Similar to
Okay.
roguelikes, Trials feature shifting conditions,
Oh!
creativity, and
So it's like a roguelike feel for this type of content.
The choice is yours to take a risk for greater reward.
So we have open world. That's one style of content. That's the PvE stuff. That's like the normal world exploration, which is over-encompassing. But we have that type of stuff. As in the normal world content. We got PvP hot zones. And it looked like there was some like spire. So I don't know if that was like capturing the flag, essentially, or capturing the point or whatever. So we have PvP content specific. We got raids. We have a dungeon that we've already seen. We have overworld bosses. And we have the labyrinths, which are like the puzzle stuff. And then we have trials as well, which is like a roguelike mode. That is 8 different forms of content. All of which will probably have some segment of endgame. And that's not even going into crafting. That's crazy. That's a good amount of meat for an MMO. That is a huge amount of meat. Now, the worry is it's a lot of numbers of things to do, but it might be shallow. I don't think it will be. It doesn't look like it is. But, that is something to, at least keep your eyes open for. All right, let's see Chrono Odyssey. I really, really want to see MMOs succeed. I love all games succeeding, but dude, especially MMOs, man. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. If this is even remotely decent, I will absolutely sign up for the game. Wait, this is made by Kakao Games? Oh no. Oh no, dude. Kakao Games makes like some of the most horrific pay to win. That's a little worrying, guys. That's already a little worrying. That looks cool.
Chrono Odyssey is an open-world MMO that transcends the bounds of
really
space
loud.
and time.
Okay.
As you step into this vast, dynamic realm, many battles and adventures await at every turn.
Let's see.
The fate of this world is yours to make.
Okay.
Cetera is home to a wide array of dungeons.
Damn, we get full gameplay in this video. And the gameplay looks smooth. The UI is pretty good. Let me take off the subtitles. So, we got health bar, mana bar, or I guess energy or mana or whatever the fuck. We get some combo thingy here, debuffs and buff bar, potions. This looks good. Yeah, this looks good. This looks clean. I like this. I like this.
Each offering its own unique challenges. Rally your allies through the party system and embark on grand expeditions that test your teamwork and tactics.
Okay.
To prevail, you must coordinate with your allies and unravel the intricate mechanics of play. Dungeons in Cetera offer more than just combat. You'll also encounter puzzle-driven mechanics that must be solved collectively.
Puzzles?
Beyond
Okay.
your strength, your success depends
I like that a
on
lot.
party synergy and quick wit. Each dungeon features distinct themes and environments, teeming with monsters and
It's a little dark. I wish they had brightened up the gameplay.
formidable bosses. As you claim rewards and progress,
Okay.
even greater dungeons await on the path ahead.
Dude, this is crazy. I'm gonna join their Discord as well. After this video. Big boss. I like that.
World quests unfold across Cetera, each with its own story. From disappearances and forbidden rituals
Ace Roy, PM me
to
that,
fallen settlements.
if you could.
A blasphemous ritual known as the Sacrament of Destruction.
Dang, dude.
So
The action combat looks good. It looks really good. And it shows we have 2 weapons. So we have what looks like chains on like double axes, and then we get a big ass axe. And so this kind of reminds me of God, what was it called? New World. This kind of reminds me a little bit of New World. Join the Discord and just say don't fuck it up. Yeah.
Villagers are abducted and offered as sacrifice. In the face
The
of
combat
despair,
looks cool.
you must rise as their beacon of hope. Some quests offer a deeply personal journey.
Also, better than New World already, because New World had 3 skills, and that was it. So you get an extra button, so you have a total of 8 skills, which is at least, I mean, I would prefer more. I would prefer, like, you know, full hotbar. But at least it's more than fucking New World gave us.
While others require a party to confront powerful foes.
Okay.
With clear objectives and narrative-driven encounters, each quest immerses you in a rich world beyond the battlefield.
This looks good, man. I'm a little worried. Which game is it? D26 Vex, welcome, buddy. This is Chrono Odyssey, a brand new MMO. And I'll be putting this on YouTube as well for any parts you missed. Good to have you back, man. Happy Father's Day to you. Hope you had a great Father's Day.
Time portals are anomalies formed by distortions in the flow of time. Here, you'll encounter the world of Cetera anew, reimagined.
So it looks like the time portal took us into an instance. And this instance has, like, you know, an entire, like, basically like a mini dungeon or something. That's cool, man. I love that idea.
An entirely different
That's an awesome
timelines,
idea.
Whether from the past or the future. Though the surroundings may look familiar, the world around you shifts dramatically. You must stay alert to conquer any threats that may arise. Within these portals lie valuable items.
I'm going to Chrono Odyssey's official website as well.
Your resolve as you head into the unknown.
Okay. The gathering looks good. This looks really good, and you can have multiple people do it as well, which is really nice. And the sound feels good. It looks like they learned a lot of lessons from New World. The crafting and gathering in New World was like the best part of New World, and it's like not even close. Okay.
Guardians are mighty entities that have long coexist with Cetera, dwelling throughout the land.
All right.
But not all are foes. Some act as protectors, while others pose a threat to mankind.
By the way, the playtest for this game is on their official website. It starts the 20th. So it starts in like 3 days, 4 days. And it's just a weekend. So it's 20th to 22nd. Damn, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy.
As a proud
we can play this
sentinel
game
of
in like 5 days.
It is your duty to stand against the encroaching darkness.
Okay.
Field boss content features large-scale battles that require coordinated efforts. To defeat these powerful foes, you must exploit their weak points. Break their bugs,
weak point combat, I like that.
The boss itself to shift the tide of battle. Engage in epic, immersive encounters where your every move and decision shapes the outcome of battle.
This looks very good. Obviously, there's some stutters on the animations for the enemies, but I don't mind that. I mean, like, this is early alpha, man. So, like, that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
As Cetera teeters on the brink of ruin,
okay,
the Void Nexus is a core threat. These dangerous hives,
the moment-to-moment combat looks good.
Destruction upon the land. If left unchecked, their corruption will lead to Cetera's inevitable downfall.
Okay.
Track down the Nexuses and purge them before it's too late. Monsters continue to spawn from the Void Nexus with each phase cleared. No matter how ferocious the onslaught, you must stay focused to prevail. Only by eliminating all monsters and destroying the Nexus core.
That is awesome.
Will the land be freed and return to its former state, restoring balance.
And so the other guy had a great sword, and it looked like dual blades as well. So I'm assuming these are different character classes that can use different things. Because we have symbols over here in the top left. One is axes, so something. The arrows is like a berserk, a ranger or whatever. And then this like sword and board. So maybe it's like a warrior type. Plasma Balls, welcome, buddy! Happy Father's Day. Hope you had a great one. Looks pretty? Yeah, it looks very pretty.
Each region is protected by an ancient warden that has existed since the land's creation. They serve as the final bulwark, upholding the balance and boundaries of their domain. Your party's strategy,
I'm logging into their normal website as well.
and courage will be pushed to the limit in this epic, large-scale raid. Each region has its own unique region boss.
Okay.
This confrontation requires far more than mere brawn. Your actions shall determine the very state of Cetera.
Very interesting.
Cetera is a vast open world where exploration knows no bounds. Many unexpected encounters await your journey.
Okay.
You may come across unique monsters with abnormal attack patterns, sparking your curiosity and providing a chance to bolster your combat.
A fully open world MMO as well. Dude, what are they not trying here, man? This is crazy. This is a lot of work and a lot of detail. I love it, man. Now, my only worry is Kakao Games. What other games do they make? Let's see. What games does Kakao make? They make... Let's see. Yep. Okay. Pay-to-win game. Hey, LHCMRHR. Welcome to Stream the Koi Crew. It is a pleasure to have you in here. How are you doing tonight? We love to make new friends, have a good time. It's always a good time in here. Welcome for you, buddy. How are you doing tonight? And let me know your kinds of favorite games. We also cover things on YouTube as well. I love to cover awesome games on YouTube. We do lots of big discussions, lots of game previews, and like I said, stream every night, and we do every single game genre. And tell me some of your favorites right now. We're looking at Chrono Odyssey, a brand new MMO. And the playtest opens in on the 20th, which is 5 days. So which is fucking crazy. Hopefully it isn't a bunch of hype with no real fulfillment. I mean, I think the game looks real. Like from what I can see, the game definitely looks real. Now, this is the issue. And I'll tell you the issue right now. So Kakao Games publishes and works on a whole bunch of different games, right? And this is pay to win. This is pay to win. This is pay to win. BDO has pay to win. And Lost Eidolons, that's just a tactical RPG, the single player game. Path of Exile, they only publish that. They don't actually work on the game itself. And so they have a history of pay to win. That is my Arc-Age Chronicles. All of the Arc-Age games are super pay to win. This is my worry. Pretty much almost every single game that they've worked on, not all of them, but almost every single one, is like a pay to win hellscape. So that's just something to keep in mind, boys. That is my big worry. Everything else so far that we've seen looks great. Oh, sure, but the scenes are very cherry-picked. Oh, yeah, no, of course. Absolutely. But, I mean, anything like this, any preview like this will be cherry-picked. But what I am glad to see, though, is a focus on showing gameplay as opposed to just cinematics. Like, a lot of games, when they're in this stage and they're like, yeah, I sign up for the playlist, it's just like a cinematic experience, and that's it. And we don't get a sense for the gameplay at all. That always pisses me off for game trailers. So I'm at least glad to see some gameplay. And hopefully it holds up, man. This looks great so far.
Abilities. Scattered throughout Cetera, labyrinths are warped, unstable realms of fractured space-time. Shaped by unknown forces, labyrinths bend the laws of reality.
This is really cool. You have an entire, special stage in the open world that you have to find, these labyrinths, where you have to, solve mysteries and puzzles and shit like that. This is awesome. I love that.
To engage your senses from a new perspective, you must solve complex, interconnected puzzles to uncover the secrets buried within. Combat emerges naturally within labyrinths, preserving the tension of intricate puzzles. Sudden encounters with monsters heighten the otherworldly atmosphere, intensifying the thrill and pacing of every moment. Labyrinths rank among the greatest enigmas of Cetera, harboring mystical challenges.
Yeah, like Remnant from the Ashes? Exactly, dude. Yeah, that's a great point. Exactly.
All who dare enter.
And here's like a little bit of the puzzles. Probably not going to be like super difficult puzzles, but the fact that it's even there is nice. I like that. Some platforming, some puzzles. Hopefully lots of things to find in the open world. If the open world is empty, there's no point. But if it's dense... Oh, we get a double jump. Damn. Dude, movement looks good. You get a double jump and you get climbing and vaulting. That's more than most MMOs do. Oh, damn, dude. This is like some fucking Indiana Jones shit. This is actually crazy. I wonder how they're going to balance that for, like, all the classes. I have no idea, man. And how many classes are there?
Laws have started to spread across Cetera.
Okay.
Take on bounty missions to track and eliminate these outlaws.
Because so far I've
each
only seen
target,
3.
You'll learn more about their backstory and unique arsenal of exploits. Fighting these unpredictable foes will prove a fierce challenge. As you complete missions and increase your bounty level, tougher enemies and greater rewards await. Build up your reputation as a bounty hunter and grow in strength. Join the hunt and bring justice to Cetera.
So, okay. So there was carving. So I don't know if that's carving or leatherworking or what. But there was definitely like, or sorry, carving or skinning. It was something of that sort. Okay. So I hope crafting will be a big part.
Particularly susceptible to conflict, giving rise to dangerous PvP zones. In these areas, you're free to engage
zones
with other players as you choose. Draw your weapon and fight to the death.
So this, what he's saying is that means that you have to go into special zones for PvP. And that means that probably the default zones and so on will be PvE. So that is good to know. That is really good to know. I like that. I like that way to do things because then you can select to do PvP. You don't have to be on the PvP area or whatever.
Safe zones still exist, but take heed once you cross the line. Danger can strike at any moment. In PvP zones, monsters aren't your only enemy. It's up to you to decide who's friend or foe. Throughout your journey, you will encounter unexpected events such as monster attacks, shifting environments, distress calls, and more.
I got you. I'll check the art stuff later.
Immersion, drawing players into sudden combat.
By the way, this character design is super good. It is very grim dark, which I love. And like, you know, they have a lot of like happy-go-lucky style MMOs, and that's fine. But no, you're totally fine, Ace Roy. You know, the fact that this is yet another awesome like darker style game makes me so freaking happy. Absolutely so freaking happy.
Giving shape to a living, breathing world. The most unassuming path can evolve into a battlefield. Familiar ground can become a crucial crossroads. In Cetera, you will come across a range of trials to challenge your resolve, insight, and combat skills. These immersive labyrinths are filled with puzzles and various mechanics.
Okay, so we got more
opportunities to put your wits to the test. Similar to roguelikes, trials feature shifting conditions, creativity, and
so it's like a roguelike feel for this type of content.
The choice is yours to take a risk for greater reward.
So we have open world. That's one style of content. That's the PvE stuff. That's like the normal world exploration, which is over-encompassing. But we have that type of stuff. As in the normal world content. We got PvP hot zones. And it looked like there was some like spire. So I don't know if that was like capturing the flag, essentially, or capturing the point or whatever. So we have PvP content specific. We got raids. We have a dungeon that we've already seen. We have overworld bosses, and we have the labyrinths, which are like the puzzle stuff, and then we have trials as well, which is like a roguelike mode. That is 8 different forms of content, all of which will probably have some segment of endgame. And that's not even going into crafting. That's crazy. That's a good amount of meat for an MMO. That is a huge amount of meat. Now, the worry is it's a lot of numbers of things to do, but it might be shallow. I don't think it will be. It doesn't look like it is. But, that is something to, at least keep your eyes open for. How deep are those systems?
Or play it safe. Each decision shapes a run that's uniquely your own. Trials are a prime testing ground, pushing you to grow, adapt, and forge your path ahead.
Good starting amount. Exactly.
There's more to life than combat in Cetera. Its vast lands are rich with plants, ores, and monsters.
So, there's fishing, and the fishing looked good. Life skills. A focus on life skills is huge. And if they had a hand in BDO, like one of the upsides of BDO was it was a very life skilly game as well. And that was a good system it had. Obviously, the pay to win was the downside, but the actual game itself was a W. I like BDO, except for the fact that it was very pay to win.
Scattered across a timeline that stretches from ancient eras to the distant future.
Okay.
Gather what you find to craft valuable items and unlock new possibilities.
Dang, dude. Dang. So, this game's crafting looks very New World-like, which is a very good thing, by the way. Like I said, crafting in New World was awesome. Can I build my own house? We don't know yet.
Life skills in Cetera are rooted in exploration, spanning gathering, processing, and crafting. Each opens a different path of progression. Step beyond the battlefield. Collect resources. Forge your own gear.
So we have multiple different types of stats. We get an equipment score, which is not my favorite way to do things, but a lot of games do that. It's not a big deal. And we do have perks and stuff on your abilities, on your items as well. Okay. All right, this is a good amount of stuff. And there's an auction house, okay.
And shape your journey in new ways. Life in Cetera isn't bound to sword and spell. There's an adventure waiting in every skill, and a future crafted by your own hands.
Oh, wait, what? So you take an item, and then you can transfer. So it looks like we have to use other items to transfer stats or abilities onto the new item. Very interesting. Okay. So it's like a melding process. And that's how you upgrade the items. Okay. I'm just taking a look at, like the differences in weapons and perks and such. Interesting. Okay. This is a good amount of stats. I like it. So there's a lot of depth to the gear. This is a good thing.
The Chrono is a powerful artifact capable of manipulating time and space. Those chosen to bear its power are granted access to abilities that defy the limits of reality.
The characters look great, by the way. The characters look really, really, really good.
Bear its power are granted access to abilities that defy the limits of reality.
Okay.
Your Chronotector will evolve.
Huh. So we get specific perks for this Chrono stuff as well. Okay.
With time and experience. As it grows in strength,
Whoa,
you
what?
gain greater
We can freeze time? Okay. So this is yet another way to increase your power. And I'm assuming the chrono powers are something that are shared across the classes. Maybe it's class specific, but I feel like that might be a little bit too much. So this is really cool. So you get 2 weapons of abilities, and you get chrono abilities. This is a much better number of buttons now. I like that. I like that a lot.
your precision and power to unlock your full potential. Only those who wield a chronotector.
Whoa, okay. So you get Prince of Persia time reversal. So he jumped down, and then he was able to, like, you know, do the time reversal to pop back up.
Only those who wield a chronotector
That's cool. And it reset his stats as well.
can command time and space. In the right hands, it holds the power to shift the fate of the world.
And we can, okay, we get traversal powers as well. Slow fall. Dude, this is doing a lot of stuff, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm interested. Some alien shit. Some H.C. Geiger. Okay. Badonk. That alien has a badonk. Cool spear.
Chrono gates
All right.
are at the core of Cetera, holding the secrets of time itself. Within, you'll come face to face with overwhelming odds as you
Okay.
take on punishing, fast-paced boss encounters.
Ooh, so we
Every
can
strike,
hot swap our
every
weapon.
dodge demands sharp timing and precision, delivering a
Also, by the way, if you see the L1 and the R1, this game is made to work on a gamepad as well. That means this game could ostensibly also come out for consoles. A pretty good thing, in my opinion, because, you know, games live and die by the amount of people that play the game. If the game comes out on console as well, that is a much higher player base. I like that.
hardcore combat experience of depth and skill.
Okay. There's a dodge
Enemies
roll.
you defeat don't simply perish.
Very
With the
action
power
combat.
of the chronotector, you can capture
Damn.
their souls and summon them as specters in battle.
Wow. Okay,
The
so this
stronger
is
the
another
foe,
form of progression.
the greater the power you wield.
So it's a
Taste
boss
the
summon.
thrill of battle in Cetera as you challenge chrono gates throughout the land.
That's really cool. Dude, this is really cool. Okay. Maybe a PlayStation controller for this? Perhaps, yeah. I mean, I'll be doing keyboard and mouse, but... The enemy design is really good. The enemy design has some sauce. Okay. Those are gonna explode, of course.
Begin your journey across time and space. In this uncertain
Damn.
world, only you can shape how
A
the
time
story
travel
will
MMO,
unfold.
and it looks good. This is really fucking cool, man. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. Well, I obviously signed up for
One
the
last
playtest. Oh, there's more.
Hidden deep within Cetera
Okay.
is yet another challenging content mode, Eden.
Okay, what's
Though
Eden?
anchored to land, Eden exists beyond all timelines, beholden to neither past, present, nor future. Here, you'll descend into an abyss of endless dungeons, each one a nightmare without end.
We get an endless dungeon
Eden is
mode.
home to powerful bosses, forgotten by the rivers of time. You must face these overwhelming forces,
Okay.
either alone or with allies, and claim the rewards needed to thwart the...
Now, are they going to give a reason to go alone? Is the question. Like, is there going to be like a special reward system if you're alone? That would be interesting. That would be really, really interesting as a challenge mode. And it looks like they're planning on you being able to do a lot of this stuff solo. Because, like, you know, some of the PvP was solo. I mean, there were some groups there and stuff, but, like, it showed the player character going solo. It said solo here, and the labyrinths are for sure solo. So it looks like there's a lot of solo content. Yeah, and it's called a Balrog, of course. I love that. So, yeah, that's really fucking cool, man. I love it when MMOs do give a lot of solo content. Group content is obviously very important for an MMO, the social aspect and everything. But the ability to have solo content as well is extremely important to me. And for, like, people in general nowadays. Because people do like to play alone a lot of the times.
Avoid. However, these treasures are no ordinary spoils.
Okay.
Rare and immensely powerful, they can blind even the purest of heart.
Wait! Do you kill the boss together and then your boys try to kill you? Guys, they have an extraction mode. Now that is fucking funny. That is funny, man.
Degree. In the shadow of temptation, even trusted comrades may turn foe.
Yeah, it's extraction!
Is a vast, boundless realm steeped in darkness.
Dude, this is a lot of stuff.
The deeper you venture, the greater the risk and reward. But be warned.
I am canceling all my plans on the weekend, boys. All of them.
The path forward may offer no return. Your time in Eden is limited.
Okay.
All acquired rewards are stored in a cube, but it too has a cap. Choose
Yeah,
your
exactly.
inventory
That's right.
wisely, for all else will be lost. You must return to Cetera before time runs out.
Okay.
If you fail to escape,
You die.
everything you claimed will turn to dust.
In extraction mode. God damn. This might be the first actual MMO with an extraction mode in it, except for Division 2. Or is it Division 1? Or both? I think both have the extraction mode. But yeah, that is awesome, man. I'd love to see it.
Descend into Eden's depths, where time is your greatest threat.
This is so fucking cool. The timer's on the top right behind my face.
May the blessings
So it looks
of
like
time
it's a 20-minute mode.
guide your journey in Chrono Odyssey.
Man. And then you're looting him at the end as well. I hope it's not full loot. Like, I hope it's not gear. Now, what would be really cool is if this this endless mode or whatever, this mode wasn't using your own gear. And it was like a gear set, so you couldn't just go in with, like, overpowered shit. That would be really cool. And, like, you know, Justice mode, for example, would have that. Because otherwise you'll have to do, like, level scalings and this and that and whatever. And then it'll get, like, really, really messy. What I would like to see more games do is a mode like this, but where it has, like, you know, a set gear set. If you're going dual wielding warrior or whatever, blah, you get these items. And you know, gives you some potions and whatever. So it kind of gives you some incentive to try it out, but it also levels the playing field, so it's not, like, absolutely lopsided. That's just an idea. That's how I would do it if I was running this, but, you know. Your mileage may vary. And the music is good. The vibe is good, man. The vibe for this is super fucking good, man. Holy. I am impressed, man. I am absolutely impressed. What do people think here? People have been watching it. People are very positive on this. So this had 80,000 views and 4,000 likes. That's a good ratio. Eden has huge potential. Okay, so class weapons. So we got, apparently these are classes. We got assassins. We got berserker, paladin, sorcerer, ranger, and swordsman. Swordsman has sword and shield, great sword, dual swords. Okay, so every class will have 3 weapon types, it looks like. Ranger is bow, crossbow, and rapier. Sorcerer is staff, arcane orb, and grimoire, a book. Paladin is lance, halberdo, and mace. and Berserker has great axe, dual axe, chain blades. So the chain axes are considered chain blades. And then Assassin has wrist blades, a gun, and a katana. Damn, dude. Okay, there's definitely so much here. Yeah, this is a lot, dude. But everyone feels happy, man. Everyone feels really, really happy about this game. Obviously, not everything's perfect by any means. He's talking some really good stuff. Some things felt slidey or whatever. But yeah, I didn't expect the gameplay to impress me. Absolutely. This is crazy. Like I said, the only real worry for me is the game ends up being pay to win. So I really, really hope it does not. Especially with the crafting. I don't know if we can see the crafting again. Is it here? Yeah. So, like, this is using, like, kind of like a fusion system, and MMOs can exploit this a lot for, like, using crafting materials, and then it'll tell you to buy, like, 30 more wood or whatever. So, hopefully it's nothing like that. Hopefully it's nothing like that. But that's my biggest worry. What are your upsides? What are your downsides? If you're watching this on YouTube, I love to cover MMOs. I love to cover open worlds. I love to cover every single genre of games. And we do create content for games like this and games like, all kinds of indies as well. Everything in between every single night. So be sure to give this video a like, a comment, and a sub. So you can catch more awesome content. And let me know what kind of class out of the six you'd be going. And what kind of weapon suits your fancy. For me, it is Berserker, and I want to try dual axes. That, and chain blades maybe, but like dual axes for sure. I want to be a Berserker. And, I'll probably try Swordsman as well. I'll probably try them all. But like Swordsman seems really cool. Dual swords, maybe you can do like slicing and dicing kind of stuff. Paladin. Paladins seem like a really good like melding ground between, like, it might be able to tank, it might be able to have like some support skills and stuff as well. I would really be excited to try that. And also, it looks like a lot of things don't really have, like, there's no dedicated healer class, it seems. So that is very, very interesting to me. But they didn't really talk about class balancing or like if this is using Holy Trinity system or what. But I would love to find out more details on that. And I think we'll be able to find a whole bunch as soon as the gameplay comes out and we can play together. So if you want to see more, be sure to keep an eye out. And like I said, share this video with all your friends. Give this video a like and a sub. And also tell me what you are most excited to try in this game in terms of the content type. For me, it's the PvPvE mode, the extraction. That looks super fucking fun. And but also, like, I want to see how in-depth the open world gets, how cool the puzzles get, how interesting those labyrinths get, and how meaty the crafting is as well. So those are my full thoughts, and I would love to hear yours as well. And definitely check you guys in the next video. The lovely existential buddy, have a great night. Thank you for hopping on in, hanging on out. Big, big love, buddy. Pleasure to have you in here always, always, always. I sort of do it like an extraction VR setup where everyone goes in with a base shitty gear set and collects gear during the run. Exactly. That is exactly what I'm talking about, Aceroi. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is absolutely what I would love to see in this game mode for the extraction gameplay. Not for the rest of it. I think, gear progression matters a lot for, raiding and, normal world PvP and so on and so forth. So, but like for the extraction thing, like I really like having a set gear set. I think the games that do that and allow that with like, maybe some changes or whatever, or at least err on that side, tend to be much more my cup of tea. For sure. I completely agree with you, buddy. I completely agree with you.